What's good, guys? Ben coming back with another commentary over my workout. And today, actually, I'm not going to talk specifically about this workout. I'm going to talk about my current training split and how I'm going to change it up. So, as you all know, if you follow me on social media and if you've seen some of my past videos, you'll know that I competed on the Miami Pro on 5th of June, which was last weekend, and basically came second and got myself a pro card. Therefore meaning that I can compete in the Pro Show next year, which is April next year, 2017, for a chance to win a sponsored flight to Las Vegas to compete in the Musclemania. So basically that is purely my focus from now until then. Obviously I would also like to compete in the WBFF possibly middle of next year, so Miami Pro first, and then possibly WBFF middle of next year. Anyway, in terms of training, so as you can see, I'm doing some deadlifts, which I haven't done for a long time. I do favour the sumo style, but I am still currently stronger in conventional. So that's why I was just throwing a couple of conventional deadlifts here. But my training split. So basically, what I'm going to do is 4 big lifts. Now, I've done this program a little while ago when I was training with Bernie back in David Lloyd. And basically you focus the majority of your training around 4 big lifts, which is the deadlift, the squat, overhead press and bench press. So excuse me, so they're my 4 main lifts that I focus each and every workout. That's what I start with. Now I've decided that one of my weakest points is actually my chest, which not necessarily a bad thing, because obviously who doesn't like a chest day? It's probably my favourite day, apart from squats, even though squats are frustrating as hell, but it's probably one of my favourite days. So I'm going to train chest 3 times a week. So this is how it's going to go. Mondays are going to be chest and back. So Monday is going to be focused on my bench, flat bench, and that's going to be heavy. That's my big lift there. So I focus on 5. Basically, you do 5. The first week you do sets of 5. The second week you do sets of 3. And then the week after that you do 5, 3, 1, and then the 4th week is supposed to be a deload week. Okay? So Monday, chest and back, with chest being the main focus for the big lifts. 5 sets of 5, 3 sets of 5s, 3s, and then 5, 3, 1s. Then Tuesday is deadlift day. So deadlifts and hamstrings, that's the focus. So deadlift is the big lift that I focus on from the workout, building the weight up. Then hamstrings is the accessory movements, and then I finish off on biceps as well, because we done obviously chest and back the following day, so biceps, just to finish off the workout, because you've got to train them arms still. Wednesday is overhead press, so shoulders, and then chest is the accessory movement. So we're going to do overhead press for the shoulders, some shoulder accessories like lateral raises and rear flies for the rear delts, then chest flyers and incline press, things like that. Some lighter sets, more volume on the upper chest, and sort of a lot more flies. Then Thursday is squat day, so it doesn't leave much room between training hamstrings on a Tuesday and squatting on a Thursday. So like the first week, I'm now doing this commentary on a Saturday, and my legs are still in bits. But basically, the squat day is quad focus, quad dominant squats. So I'm focusing on having the bar a little bit higher, trying to stay upright, so working a lot more through my core, but focusing the load predominantly onto my quads. I feel much more comfortable doing it this way through my knee than if I was to have the bar lower and sit back further. Just a lot more strain from my knee. So since changing my squat technique, it does fit quite well into this routine. So basically, quad focus on Thursday, squat being the main movement, and then moving on to accessories such as leg extensions, lunges, and things like that. Then Friday is kind of like a miscellaneous day. So basically, like I said, because I want to train chest 3 times a week, I'm going to start with chest on a Friday. So Friday is going to be incline chest, light, so it's more volume again, and back again. Alright, so incline chest, like chest press, flies, supersetted with some back exercises, things like that, just to keep time under tension there, but nothing too crazy. And then one day over the weekend, preferably a Saturday, is going to be just sort of arms, abs, and calves. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still training calves on leg days, so I'm training calves twice a week, plus on like the Saturday, so 3 times a week hitting them calves. And yeah, basically that's pretty much my split. So we've got 4 big lifts followed by accessories, hitting chest 3 times a week, focusing on that upper chest. Quite a lot of the for the majority of the chest workouts. Shoulders, I haven't had a day dedicated to shoulders, or a workout I should say dedicated to shoulders for a long time, because I've always felt that they've been okay with all the other movements that I've been doing, back and chest, and I just chuck in a few lateral raises every now and then. But I feel like I need to focus on them a little bit more, build out the shoulders, and get a bit more width in my physique. Try and get a bit fuller. So the idea behind the strength, apart from getting stronger, is I want to try and build like that more dense, thicker muscle, so I can bring a nice solid physique to the show, basically, guys. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be training from now until sort of at least the end of the year, and then from January next year, so the competition's in April, from January next year, 4 months of dieting is what I'm going to do, 3.5 months. When I dieted for Miami Pro, I actually looked back over my videos and my prep, and I actually only decided to do the show April this year. I think probably after seeing the pro show, to be honest. So basically, my dieting could have been a hell of a lot longer, and I would have come in a much better condition, giving me a bit more of a chance to maybe claim that top spot. So really, that's what I'm focusing on doing for the pro show. I'm going to diet for a lot longer, but focus purely on building and getting as big as I can between now and Christmas. So yeah, that's my training split, guys. Hopefully, yeah, well, any questions, let me know. Just make sure you post in a comment down below. If you like this video, stick a thumbs up. Please follow my journey, because it's going to be a good one. And if you want to know more about my training regime and workouts, I will be filming them. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, and you'll see them as soon as they come up. In the meantime, guys, enjoy the rest of this workout. Raw clips. This was just a kind of like a giant set. Straight bar curls into hammer curls, drop set, quadruple drop set, or something like that. It's just crazy finisher on the biceps. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the clip, guys, and I will see you in the next video.